Wall a screen on Thomas. And it's Walker penetrating. Batum wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Batum's got his first points in this one. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Lee, left side. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Walker with it. Now Thomas defending. And Walker kicks to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. To the wing on the left. And here's Walker outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. That's a 2 from Lee. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter. You can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Hornets trail by 3. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I was able to talk with Charlotte's head coach for a moment. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And then for Boston, Jared Sullinger's checked in for Crump. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Jordan. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Thomas.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. They set the pick. Here's Lynn. Rebound, Boston. Lee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jack passes to Sullinger. Clarkson kicks to Lee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Lee. He's already got 9 points and a steal. He's simply taking over this game.
Doing it all by himself.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating, and he gets the bucket. Kid Gilchrist has got his first bucket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Lee with the stuff.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Jack against Lynn. Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Jack. Lynn's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Floats one up, and he gets it to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where he is now. He says, well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream. Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. We've got Al Jefferson. Crab is out there with Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Jefferson has a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Thomas dishes to Lee. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Al Jefferson again. Now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
To the paint, here's Lee. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Johnson kicks to Walker. Lee with the block. Now here's Crowder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Walker against Thomas. Upside Jefferson. Lee with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the foul called on Freak. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Walker. And the Celtics also making a change. Jarrett Jack has checked in for Jay Crowder. Screen by Jefferson. Dellavedova from outside, and he gets it to go. Dellavedova's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And Lee with the stuff.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And there's the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Lee with the block. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Thomas. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
19 seconds left in the second quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Down low. Here's Lee, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Kid Gilchrist, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Kid Gilchrist drops them both. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm with LeBron, and you didn't have much resistance in that first quarter, but the second quarter they...
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Celtics, Lee in at center. Jordan is out there with Thomas. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev. Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He had 20 points and came out of nowhere defensively, swatting away one shot after another. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And the basket by Johnson.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way. Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
And it's Walker penetrating. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Charlotte, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
How about the night Walker is having? He's got 8 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be.
And while we've got a chance, let's now take a look at the regular season's slickest passing teams. Number 1, the Celtics.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
And Lee with the stuff.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The dish now to LeBron. Off the pick from about 16. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 21 points for Freak.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. A shot by Jordan, no good. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Down low, here's Jefferson, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, it is. Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. He had stolen by Lamb. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Celtics. Jack's checked in. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McGee a screen. And a wide open look for Lynn. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Hornets lead by 3.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Here's Lamb. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lamb's got 5 points so far.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy.
And again, another basket there from Lee.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
McGee a screen. Elbow shot is on the way. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Lee kicks to James. Over to the left wing. Clarkson, and the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Lamb. Rocket 6. Lynn the pass to McGee. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Good D by Lee.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
They get it back.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Celtics have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Abs check in for Charlotte. Johnson comes in for Jeremy Lin. And the Celtics also making a change. Brandon Jennings is checked in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Crabb. Here's McGee. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. McGee's got his first 2 points.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Here's Lee. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. Dellavedova kicks to Kid Gilchrist. McGee in the corner. Johnson. No good on that last second attempt there.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewers.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Hornets leading by 4. Batum is out there with Michael Kid Gilchrist. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Walker in at the 1. So that's the Hornets 5. They get it back. McGee. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. McGee's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. Thomas kicks to Lee. Back to Thomas. Feeds to Lee. Stolen by McGee. Lee with the steal. Kicks it to Jennings. To the middle. It's deflected. Johnson outside. And the foul called on Freak.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Al Jefferson is checked in for the Hornets. Quincy Acies checked in for Boston. Walker against Thomas, and Walker kicks to Jefferson.
That's the wall.
Rebound Boston. Lee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The drive by Jordan, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Wall's checked in, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Johnson. Outside Thomas. Lee dishes to Jordan. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's the screen. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jack.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And Walker kicks to Lin. Here's Jefferson. Lee with the block. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the left wing. Thomas with the ball. Jefferson picks him up. Here's Lee outside. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. In the pass to Walker. Outside Jefferson. Outside Lynn. Pass to Wall. 6 to shoot. The shot no good. Excellent D from Thomas. Jack against Walker. Here's Lee.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Celtics making a change here. James is checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Lee with the stuff.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He's told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Thomas kicks to Lee. In the corner, it's James. Back to Lee. The feed to Crowder. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Lee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Lee's got the game tied up here for Boston. Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Jefferson. And Boston with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Walker. Defense right on him. To the middle. Here's Wall. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the Hornets making it. Johnson's checked in. The Celtics are going in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Jordan kicks to LeBron. They set the pick. And Thomas has it in the corner. Wide open look. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Johnson kicks to Jefferson, and that one's good. Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Thomas to the middle. Here's Lee, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
.139 left in the game. There's the pick. And Walker kicks to Johnson. Wall a screen on Jordan. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Wall breaks a big high bounce and goes in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
That sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
That's good. And it's 37 points for Freak. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
LeBron dishes to Lee. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop a sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Walker against Thomas. Right side to Walker. Nails it.
There's no doubt about it. Walker has got the touch.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. To the middle. Jordan can't get it to go. And Walker kicks to Johnson. Back to Walker. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Kemba Walker.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
$16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the left side wing. Lee passes to James. Back to Lee. Oh, no good. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game.
Well, gentlemen, I'm here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.